And it's a little too much. Welcome back to Let's Say Pikmin 2, episode 34. Restart. Oh god, yeah, that's bad. So you don't know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what happened, but the brightness on the Wii got a little bad for some reason. No, it's kind of... I don't know, it's like the Game Boy Advance remakes, I'm pretty sure. So we were literally like one session away from finishing the game, but oh well. Ep34 Freight is a long-haul deep space shipping company. It's like Star Citizen. One day its only employee of any merit, Captain Olimar, got smacked by a rock. Crashed on an uncharted planet while on an interstellar vacation. Therefore, he was aided by indigenous creatures which he called Pikmin. And then Captain Olimar escaped. When all was absence, his employer, Ep34 Freight, ran into financial difficulties. Little did they know that Pikmin 2 was foreshadowing Pikmin 3. Why is his like a little like helmet antennae like piercing through the top of his spaceship dome? Seems rather unsafe to me. And Ep34 Freight and local employee Lily. Why is there cheese graters to the left? Oh, Mom, I'm so glad you're safe. Yes, very glad. Quite glad, but... I don't even know something that's not so glad. Something's going on there. Yes, we're finished. That's first mission. Louis here met a ravenous space bunny. An entire load of golden pick brand carrots was eaten. Took an enormous sum to repay the debt from this loss. And so of corporate assets to repay the loan. When I said we had to sell with your ship, the SS Dolphin. As for the rest of our loan, we have no means to repay it. Oh, more? What is that? Isn't it not beneficial for the loan person? You bought that back as a souvenir for your kid? His eyes. Treasure, 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 money, money, money. An exchange valuation recovered treasure. This artifact is worth 100 Pokos. This thing's worth 100 Pokos. That's more than a year's salary. Well, there are more on that planet. Oh, they can repair a debt. Louis, you don't look alive. You must depart immediately. With Captain Olimar. Yeah, that's why I always call him Angel, the ship. Because it's literally just called Ep34 Ship for some reason. Valley of Repose. Through an outer space is on the planet itself. Oh, I didn't notice that the little, like, capsule actually stays attached. Zip. Yeah, it was close. I have averted a crash landing. Running diagnostics. Alert, danger, Louis is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding via his communicator. He is either flouting protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Wait a moment, look. Could these be Pikmin? They look like they're about to be devoured as we speak. Sure about that? You must help them. Point at the screen and press B to call them to your whistle. You can also B to make the sound of your whistle carry farther, remember? So these aren't the same Pikmin, so I guess it's... I don't know. Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you, Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. Oh, I grab Pikmin and throw it at the screen and release to throw it. With the screen. How is that paper bag not, like, decomposed? After being here for, like, I don't know. We don't know how long this takes place after the human race just, like, dies, do we? Attention, Captain Olimar, I have just established my communications link with Louis. It is fortunate we managed to confirm safety. Press minus to communicate with him. I am quite interested in the details of his condition. Louis, allow me to assess your condition as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Is that so? Then my concerns are raised. Our communication link shows you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Press plus to contact me and obtain information about the terrain. Wait, can you walk past the onion? Wait a second. Louis, the odd object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Alma's report. Also, this is on the screen. Are we to believe that Almar has like a power glove or whatever? And that, they're literally, like, seeing the screen drop down view? Because that would make a lot of sense, kind of. The speed the onion ejected just, the seed the onion just ejected just sprouted, whatever. According to Alma's report, it can be plucked with A. Well, this means one of the Pickering creatures from Alma's report is staring at you. You can press down on the D-pad to issue objectives to your Pikmin squad and direct their movement. You can disband your squad with C. Interesting. Alma's description of creatures resembling Pikmin characters with carrots. Oh my god. Was strikingly accurate. Louis, my sensitivity to get a drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you alright? Why does his eyes, like, unfold? I moved my sensor bar a little bit because it was like kind of weird. I don't know. What is weird is that the Wii does not have any brightness options. The onion injected more seeds. A pellet from the flower must hold nutrients that breed Pikmin. Yes, the Pikmin gather nutrients, haul them to the onion, and further propagate the species. And the Pikmin mothership. Reviewing all his report, it seems to be tapping A. Let's one rapidly pluck Pikmin sprouts. It should be fine. Yeah, I thought I could just avoid the onion. So, I have a question. I haven't actually looked that closely at the credits for this game, but, how did Nintendo get away with this? Like, I mean, how many license deals did Pikmin 2 take? Wait, Pikmin 2 for Wii U. What is this? Oh, it's just you can buy it online. So there was so apparently that's why the new Play Control took so long, because new Play Control came out in like 2012, whereas when did Pikmin 2 come out? Yeah, let's wait for the treasure thing though. The only reason we found it here is because it was very crash landing. How fortunate! I'd like to praise it, but we first must regroup with Olimar first. Can you see him? You can see him with the camera behind you. You can also press left or right on the D-pad to zoom up and down, change angles. Right, and 1 and 2 are... Well, I regret my actions immediately. Also, I definitely think that my speakers are going out. Wow. 2004. Captain Olimar, Louis, you were reunited last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But now you must feel assured that your combined wits can get you through anything, correct? From now on, use B to form a single group, C to take solo action, and minus to change leaders. So yeah, this game took, come on, you can do it. 8 years to come back in the West, and it came out in like, yeah, it's because of the it's always because of fucking copyright and license deals. Always fuck things. Always. Because it was in, it was in Australia and all that stuff like 30 years earlier. But, because you gotta make sure that you pay people for doing nothing. Isn't this all because of Walt Disney? Because they don't want Mickey Mouse to go into not open source. Public domain. It's always kind of a little weird. Is it like the like the little tags or whatever you want to call in there, skulls? Are they like shooting digitized, not digitized necessarily, but they're like shooting sound waves? Courage Reactor. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in record time. I took the liberty of naming it when I praised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Yes, because apparently machines aren't allowed to think. Leave it to me to think up catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. We shall end the first day here and report back to your president. His face will surely be joyous. Our communicate with Archetype. We must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to service in the morning so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. Could you imagine a Pikmin survival game where you have to stay overnight on the planet? Excuse me. Ah, yes, the horrible indigenous creatures. A single Bulbin. Is that what they call it? Bulborb. Bulbin is the one that's a Pikmin. No, it isn't. That's like that's the green skin enemies that are in Twilight Princess. Is that Orion? Wait a second. Is that a repurposed constellation? You found, well, it's an email, so... You found your first bit of treasure? Fine work. Our effort depends on your effort, so check your treasure orb regularly. I'll check in often, keep up the pace. Isn't there a lot of mail, actually? Oh boy, this is my favorite part of Pikmin. Is this... let's do that. Dwarf Red Bulborb, Pansurus Studiochlorossus breadbug family. Although initially identified as a juvenile red bulborb, groundbreaking new research indicates this creature is in fact a member of the breadbug family. A close relative of the vanilla breadbug, it escapes predation through mimicry. A unique adaptation of the red bulborb's crimson, encouraging all species to safely commingle. Such effective activation and obfuscation by a prey species is rare, making this clever creature a master of mimicry. For a blissful biscuit, mince an entire beast finely and stirred with heavy cream, or jerk hearts and a pinch of black pepper. What I want to know is why do they have like the normal vegetables? Heat chili until piping hot. Rich and creamy. Pelliposy, Ampulus nutrio, pelletweed family. In the stem of the Pelliposy, one can observe the muscle fiber unique to half-plant, half-animal species such as the Pikmin and candy pop flowers. So the Pelliposy is a species that can be considered a close relative. Although, which is a little weird that then they kill their relatives for food, but although the ability to crystallize nectar is unique, small group of the pelletweed family, the fact that these plants reach maturity so quickly, and pellets getting in such high concentration of natural nutrients in the soil explains why the Pikmin, so many other indigenous species are so reliant on these pellets for sustenance. On a quest for the perfect hors d'oeuvre, so cook this plant in a wood-fired oven, careful to only serve the tender pellet. But why? Recover the first treasure. Amazingly, the Pikmin remember how to salvage it. I can't understand their adorable language, and I don't know what they're thinking. I'm sorry to see them when I crash on this planet. My Pikmin helped me locate my shipping parts, my missing ship parts. And Darky's other Pikmin were there for me. Now I'm reunited with them. I know everything will be alright. It will, right? So how this works is you need to actually beat the game like 100% on at least one account. And then Louie's notes will pop up. So you can see I have an account that's at the final boss, and then I have an account that's at that's after the final boss. And then I think as long as those two exist, I don't know. I could what you could do is start a new thing and see if it's either remembered by the Wii, or if it's instead the case of Like, I'm just wondering if that's not the case. If I delete the third account, will Louis' notes go away, or will they stay? Yeah, it's a little dark, but I don't know. Ah, shit. So enjoy.